As soon as I heard there was a place with no cell phone towers, I was here in 48 hours, and I never left because my health was on the line at that point. More and more people are getting extremely ill from these and are being displaced from their homes. They're calling us Wi-Fi refugees.
It's all started a year and a half ago. I would get headaches, chest pains, I was nauseous. I lost everything I worked for. I lost my marriage, my ability to work. I lived in my car for 7 months. I don't dare think about the future. All I can think about right now is trying to find one house without wireless radiation so I can sleep and breathe without pain. This is trip number 6, trying to go and find a house. Although I'm looking for a house in the places that have less cell towers, less people, less neighbors, still we cannot find a house that I can actually live in, but all you need is one antenna to make you suffer.
I first became ill in 1996. At the time, I knew absolutely nothing about this. I would have thought anyone who had this was a lunatic. I finally became so sensitized I couldn't be in a regular house, so I built my own little tiny cabin. I have no electricity, I have no running water, but my health has improved. You know, you get used to things. I've learned how to enjoy the ride of life no matter what. I've been told there's about 40 to 45 people here who are electrosensitive, but I personally have only known between 6 to 15 at any given time. The other people are very quiet about it. They don't want anyone to know they have it because it's an embarrassing illness, and they don't want people to shun them or think they're crazy or whatever. I've had to give up every single thing in my life because of this illness. I didn't do it because I want a natural lifestyle. I did it to survive, and that's what most people with this condition are doing it for.
In the U.S., the Department of Health and Human Services, the Centers for Disease Control, the state departments of health do not recognize electrohypersensitivity as a real disease. Sweden has identified electrohypersensitivity as a real disease and apparently has approved disability payments for individuals that suffer from it. This syndrome is characterized by excessive fatigue, often headaches, often ringing in the ears, often a sense that their cognitive function, their brain isn't working as well as it used to. We live in a wireless world and an electrified world, and there are very few places one can go to that would reduce exposure.
Turn off my phone.
Thank you.
Aha! All right, that's it for today.
I don't consider myself a victim. It's easy to blame everybody else for all my problems. I think we all have secrets, and that's okay. We don't want to be walking around telling everybody everything that's wrong with us.
There are times when I get very frustrated because he doesn't feel good, but then I have to just back up and say, it's not like he's choosing this either. This whole thing has been an interesting progression for me because each step of the way I think, I don't believe this, okay, now I believe it. You're overreacting, no you're not. And so I had a hard time with the unit, but frankly it has made a huge difference in his life because now he can get a good night's sleep. I'm the first to tell the neighbors, you know what, I know that you think it's weird, but honestly, Andrew's getting a good night's sleep now, and that's all I care about.
I'm worried about people knowing that I actually have a bunker. You know, me being a professional musician, you know, horn player and a conductor, and it's just a little weird that that's where I sleep most of the time.
Spent the past months trying to find a house. There are about 200 houses here. All of these houses are houses that I eliminated. This one's for too close neighbors, Wi-Fi. Today we're going to see 4 or 5 houses. They're going to be in isolated areas. The house is going to be in a beautiful place, but you know, it's just a beautiful prison. This is probably it. The standards are changing. A good house is not really a good house. My husband, whenever he used to see me speaking on my cell phone, said, "Daphne, please put it down just for 10 minutes," because I was 6-8 hours on my cell phone. So then I would just smile, look at it and smile, and I was just laughing like everyone else until it happens to you and there are no warning signs. But this is probably the best house we saw so far, oddly enough. It's really gorgeous, cute little town. It's really pity that it has Wi-Fi and antennas everywhere. So this is another cute town we would not get to visit except passing through. I guess they were right when they told me that it's very rural. This is the house we're going to see now, but I don't feel good here. I feel like my ears are burning. Can you show me the RF meter? There is 2,800 microwatt per square meter. Probably industry people will tell you that's nothing and it's safe. But for someone like me who feels 10 microwatt per square meter, 4,000 of them are pretty intense. Let's get out of here. There's no point. That's not going to be a house. Unbelievable. It's 0.001 and it doesn't change. Feels so good. Wow. From 500 houses that I checked and 60 that I physically visited, I found only one house that I could tolerate. This house.
Hey. All right, how's it going with you?
Good. Did you win the lotto?
Did I win the lotto? I don't play the lotto. Yeah, I won the electrically sensitivity lotto. Yay! Yay! I'm the winner. You're the first runner-up.
And so I learned that if you want to have or establish a relationship with somebody, don't discuss this. Because the more people you tried to tell about it, the more you got
Stigmatized.
Yeah, you're kind of way out there, you know.
The thing about not being believed, I can take it if somebody doesn't believe me, but when you're fighting for your very survival and your life, and you're 77 pounds, and you're dying, and your own family, the people you would turn to, don't believe you enough to try to help you get to a clinic where somebody could help you, it's a life and death issue at that point.
If I could have my life back, why would anybody in their right mind want to come to the middle of nowhere, give up their life, give up their home, give up their family, give up their husband? It's almost like I'm a separate race, you know? Right. I mean, I could be with people that don't have this disease, and we get along fine, and we do things, and it's great, it's wonderful. But there always comes that moment when you realize you're not like them. I will always be in this little place here on earth that has this invisible fence around it, that I can go to the border of the fence, but I can't step over the line.
Now, I get phone calls all the time or emails from people that are sufferers from this disease, and the commonality of their symptoms, it certainly has increased my confidence that this is a real syndrome, and that if they are sent to see a psychologist or a psychiatrist with the implication that they're a little bit crazy and they're imagining all of this, this is a very isolating, very rejecting kind of response.
Probably the biggest change is for me, I smile again. I love life here, but last week I was told that there's going to be a cell tower. That scared me. One cell tower and I'm back to where I was a year and a half ago.